everybody that needs this topic. A lot of people need this topic today. So I have two beautiful guests with me today, and I'm not going to introduce them yet, but I want to tell us our topic. So our topic today is why business fail in Nigeria. So we are going to be talking why is businesses failing in Nigeria, because people blame the government, people blame that I don't have capital, people blame themselves, people blame that the country is so bad. But whatever it is, we want to know some hidden truth behind why the country or why businesses are not moving or failing in Nigeria. So I have two beautiful guests with me. So I'll first introduce the woman, a mother, an entrepreneur, a woman that is very good in business strategies. So I hereby welcome Lady Joy. Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome to TALKSHOw.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. We appreciate your coming, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
And I also have a man. This man, he likes arguments a lot. A very young entrepreneur, someone that motivates others. I have nobody else but Mr. Desmond. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to TALKSHOw. We really appreciate you coming today. Please, wherever you're watching for, don't forget that our giveaway is also going to happen today. So do not go anywhere. Just sit down, listen to this wonderful topic we have for you today. Why small business fail in Nigeria. So first of all, I'll be asking our guests, can you just give us a little brief explanation of who an entrepreneur is?
Okay. Thank you so much for that wonderful question. Entrepreneur are just normal people like us who tend to put their ideas into solving problems in society, and in that way to make their living.
Okay, so you heard me say they are just people like us that make use of their ideas to be able to achieve something bigger. So, ma'am, if you don't understand, can you tell us what the meaning of entrepreneur?
Thank you so much. Entrepreneur is someone that can make things in the heart of nothing. Somebody that wants to create things where things are not happening.
Okay.
People that are designed to change things. You understand? Where you feel that things are not happening, they will make things to happen.
So, like opportunists. So they make use of every opportunity they have around them to make something happen. So we have a lot of questions for you today, and we want you all to answer us because we can't wait. And this should be a very hot argument like section, like if you agree and if you not agree. So we want your pointer. So the first question here is asking, say, are Nigerian businesses failing because of the economy or because many entrepreneurs are not prepared?
Is because they are not prepared.
Okay.
One, Nigerians, we believe in venturing into business that we don't have ideas on. Because most of them will see that I'm doing this business and it's moving for me.
Okay.
They will not just jump into it. Most of them might be coming close to you too, asking you some questions. You don't know that they are just getting ideas from you. But what they don't know that in everything there is a secret that guides things. You understand?
Yes.
You know, when you are not mentored, you will be tormented. Many people goes into business that they don't know because they see that it's moving. That's why many business fail in Nigeria.
Yes.
For example, this water that you see everybody carrying around, if you check, everybody knows it's 200. There are some places that you go, you will not buy 200. You understand? But all the content is still water. Why?
Because the value
the value has changed. You understand? Most of the times, we are architects of how our business fails. The way we package it to matters too. Most of the time, it's not even government, because if government even creates the money, the capital for it, if you don't know how the business you are going into, definitely you are going to fail. So most important thing in any business in Nigeria is to be try to be mentored. Have a mentor in that business so that you can go far. For my own initiative, for my own understanding that makes Nigerian business for.
Okay, so Mr. Desmond, you agree to what you just said?
Yes, I agree to that, but
There will always be a but.
The but is this. It can come from they are not prepared. One, you don't just, yes, it's good to have an idea about the business, but another thing, before embarking on that kind of business, there's one that paramount thing you need to do, and what's that? Market research. A lot of entrepreneurs today, they always discredit that, not knowing that at the long run it's a bedrock of their failure. Now, when you do market research, you understand your competitor's strengths and weaknesses. You get this view from first-hand people, the sellers, the consumers. So those data that you've gotten will now shape your own idea and how
the business
is going to be, how the costing will be, how the packaging will be, and all of that. So I'll agree that a lot of entrepreneurs are not well prepared. That's right.
So our two guests today, they said, one, you need a mentor. Number two, you need to do the market research. Because a lot of you out there, because your neighbor is selling tomato, you decided to sell tomato. Why now? The two of you will now be competing with each other at the same area. So one, you need something different. Let people see something different. You have to be different. What do they need? Number one is the needs of people. You have to check it, like what do we need in this particular environment. Another person is not selling, so you have to be an opportunity, so that you'll be able to, like, how do I put it, so that you'll be able to make your market move faster, and you'll be different from everybody. It's not like you copying what other people are doing.
Let's say, for example, you talk with your environment. You understand? Go to a street, it's face to face, like you will be seeing one business. If not food stuff, it will be mineral water. It will be bus and this. It will be bus and this. So every day is not even after to change. What will I do outside what these people are doing?
Thinking outside the box.
You understand? What can I do that other people are not doing in these streets? You understand? So why won't you? Who are the people that are going to buy the products? Nobody. But if maybe I'm selling how see that selling try
and
because maybe you sell it for example, because this is that you will be by because of we are not fighting. I'm still your customer before him. So in this situation, do you know that a negative will come for me if I stop buying from you and buy from Mr. Desmond because he's my friend? Tomorrow hatred will come. Then if I should continue buying from you because I've been buying from you for years, you understand? It will affect my friendship with Mr. Desmond. So that is the main thing that causes our business to have issues.
And nothing in the competitive market. That's why as an entrepreneur, we always have this growth mindset. Now, let me take for example, you have a competitive market in Lagos to start with. Now, you understand the fact that a lot of Lagosians, they come home late. So now, if for example, I'm selling tomato, my neighbor is selling tomato, I can decide to do something different. Why not sell blended tomato that is packaged?
That's another point. I'm packaging as well.
Packaging. So that will help you stand out in the competitive market. That's
Yes, it will be more easier for you. Like,
But people will even patronize it more.
Yes, I don't need to
Because you are reviewing their stress for them.
Exactly.
But what you are going to see tomorrow, that one that is selling the same, the normal one will still go tomorrow.
So
to go and do what he's doing.
Yeah, so another thing.
Forgetting that it's not everybody that will patronize that one that you are planning.
Yes.
But some people will say, I don't know how you wash it.
Yes.
I don't get now I'm going to I need it my own.
Yes, some people will say, I like something fresh. I like to see my tomato, wash them with salt.
Like me now, if you blend tomato that is very, very sweet for me, I cannot eat it.
Wow.
I can't eat it.
Right.
Because I love those ones that are very rough.
Yeah.
You understand? Then maybe most people they will grind it to be very soft.
Yes.
If I am not going to patronize it, I'll buy one that maybe I can use my knife to cut or use my hand blender to do it to my own taste.
Yeah.
So,
you understand? So
okay, let me put another. Let me just discuss about another factor concerning what we're talking about now. Now you see that a lot of people when they sell, they don't have this customer service.
Yes, especially in this neighborhood.
So now, when you have good customer service, you have this relation with customer. You know what they want. Like when you know what they want, you can do what they want. You understand, and that will also,
bring more or attract more customers.
You get, so the point is this: as an entrepreneur, you think outside the box.
Yes.
You don't remain static.
yes.
And so you always think outside the box. How you can smart your other competitors, because that's how you make revenue. That's how you make more profit. So you don't think static that okay, this is how everybody has been doing it. You saw that way. So you can decide to have plenty of water, like the tomato case you're talking about, to ensure that your tomato are well washed. You understand what, and your environment is neat. You get. So all this will help you, stand out in the competitive market.
Yeah, thank you so much, because when I talk about that customer service, a lot of people don't have that customer service. Especially in this Lagos, if you want to buy something, they'll say, instead of them trying to anti buy, but like they're always being annoying, like you go and check the prices that other people are selling it.
I had a similar scenario.
Issue, okay?
Yeah, I happen to be where in a place where we sell things to customer. So the customer made an order for food, and I decide to pay extra to ensure that the food is delivered on time. So somebody now asked me, why do I have to do that? So I now ask the person a question: if we cook and nobody buys, what are we going to do? Do we need profit? And he said no. So I don't like, sometimes you do these things to ensure that you serve your customer better.
Okay, let's now go to this. Say customers are always right. Is that a complete statement, or you think like sometimes customers are not right?
Anyway, and that's let's say is a word or a sentence.
But I have the complete, like the customer are always right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We like calling.
Is an example of shop your customer any small customer are always right.
They're not always right though. Most of the time they are very, very naughty and naughty. You understand?
Yes.
They are not always right. If they would to, let's say customer relationship, sometimes you endure something. You understand? Sometimes you endure something so that they will not go, so that they will still come and patronize you. But sometimes you let them know that this thing that they are doing is not being done. Because sometimes what they do, if you do it to them, they will not accept it.
A lot of them.
You understand? A lot of them. So it's high time we let them know. Because that's words, customers are always right, has spoiled many things. Many people have used it to do what they're not supposed to do as an adult.
People cheat a lot.
You understand? They will cheat you a lot.
Yes.
You understand? See, let me tell you, in anything you are doing, no matter that word, customers are always right. You better have standard of how you want to run your business. Whenever that person is going contrary to what you don't want, you understand? Put it a stop. Put it a stop. The reason things they capitalize on it is that because if I have my standard way I want my business to be run, and you are doing something that is not going in line with how I want my business to be, and I tell you it's not going to that, you maybe that person got angry and moved to next shop, you find out that that shop will tolerate it and sell it because you want to make sell. Tomorrow it's going to choke.
So discipline is also
discipline. Everything you are doing now, you have to be disciplined in it. You understand? Everything you are doing, just place a standard. This is what I want. You understand? I went to one shop one day. Then I know that shop that maybe is 7 o'clock. They will lock the problem. But do you know that some people will still be saying, why are you locking us outside? Or when we are customers, they want to. There is a reason.
They have standard.
They have standard. Maybe they have encounters of certain things. Maybe I'm probably still home. Maybe many people, you know, people who come to shop, they are rushing.
Yes.
Maybe people make good at mistake through that process. They will now say, okay, instead of us to be losing goods or being attacked by Andorra or those who drops on the road, immediately 7 o'clock, lock the problem, whatever you want to buy, stay outside and buy it. Do you know with that standard, even with explanation that maybe the has given, do you know that people still be saying, for what is the only supermarkets here? They will still want to enter. Do you know many of them will not go back to that place to buy? Because what? There is a standard. So I give it to that everything you are doing as a business is supposed to be principle and discipline.
So Mr. Desmond, are we okay? I want to point out.
I'm not completely okay with that.
Okay.
The saying or phrase that customer always right. It's just to have business owners to be more diplomatic in handling customers and issues. Because one, why you're open to make sales, right? You are into business to make profit. You get. So if you start having issues with 1, 2, 3 customers unresolved, you realize that your sales might drop. I'm not disputing the fact that customers can be wrong sometimes, but then as a business owner, you need to know how to manage the situation so that you can keep the customer. Yes, and both parties will be pleased.
Yes, I say so. You have to endure some certain things for customers. But when they are overdoing it, you have to call them to order. To let them know that there should be a boundary. There should be a boundary in everything you are doing. There should be a standard. When that customer is trespassing, you have to call that person to order. Because if you didn't do it, it will be affecting your business. And you are the one that will keep on suffering it. You understand where I'm going? It's not that you are going to be having issues. There are some customers that no matter what you tell them, they will not change.
Yes, they can be very
annoying. You understand? They will be seeing that what you are saying is the truth and nothing but the truth. You understand? You are doing it. I've done my best to keep this customer. But in some certain ways, instead of that one customer, you understand, to affect others, please let that one go. You let that one customer go. So that others will remain to patronize. You know, yes, you are enjoying it because you want to make sense.
No one customer can spoil the piece of the company.
That's what I'm saying.
People just
always conclude what they are listening. They don't want to know what happened.
I agree on that.
You understand? They don't want to know what happened. Maybe that customer is a very difficult human being. I always come to buy from your shop. You understand? And most of the time, maybe when I'm coming back from work, I always branch your place to buy. You understand? And I see that thing today, see it tomorrow, see it next tomorrow. You understand?
You don't need this thing. That is how we used to do. And if somebody is coming one time, that person will say, oh, that's how it is. And that
if I see it today, see it tomorrow, see it when I come, I'll say, is this how these people behave? I will not even have that time to go and start asking, what is actually happening between you and this particular customer that I used to see? You know what I will do? I will just conclude that these people here are troublemakers. Do you know it can stop me from coming to patronize your business?
Okay.
So that's why I said, instead of one customer to spoil your business. Let that customer go.
Okay, like
you understand?
There's
a bit that's hard.
There's this difficult customer I want to attend to. This one is very impatient. You know, anytime she comes, she just want to, you know, want you to leave every other person attend to her and go. And after our first encounter, I was like, okay. After, you know, I was able to endure all noise and the light. So I now made her understand that, okay, we can do it another way around. Why not always update me when you're coming and tell me what you want and not take time for why you do this transfer? So she's like, okay, that's fine. And that's how people.
So you're able to control it or manage it as well.
Yeah, so I was able to manage it. So the point is, you know, customer comes with different kind of issues. Like I said, this customer list, right, is just to give you an idea as an entrepreneur.
But do you know that it's because of this kind of state of business you are doing? Because there are some organization or businesses that you can have like 100 people in a day or 200 people in a day. So you don't expect such things to happen.
Irrespective of the kind of businesses or organization or any
okay, how many people
whatsoever.
Sorry, how many people will you attend in that way in a day? Waiting to that person to transfer. You will do it before that person's comes. See, I will second that one is that it's because of the kind of business you are doing. It's not in every business that it works, my dear.
Okay, the point is this.
You understand? And again, in a way sometimes, that kind of a person again, you understand? The reason he agreed to it is that maybe you have reduced part of her stress for her.
Okay.
You understand? She accepted it very easy because you know most of them that are impatient. Whenever they come, they want you to leave the person that have been there before them to attend to them. You understand? Maybe because you have said, okay, you can transfer your money, send your order, I will keep it before you come. Maybe she has checked it and see, maybe this one has reduced my stress. Maybe I come, I'll just pick my juice and go. But how many people will you do it like that? It depends on the business that you
have. I have another similar scenario. Yeah, okay. I work in an hotel too, where I happen to deal with a customer. The customer came and we are attending to somebody. The customer was complaining like, we are, you know, delaying. So I now suggest something for the customer, like we have so many places around this place. We can as well take advantage of our bar and restaurant. You know, we have good drinks, good protein and food. They are all natural, based on natural practices.
Yeah, it's not like to promote yourself.
So when I pushed all this to the customer, you know, funny enough, they agreed and they went to our bar, they bought drinks and bought protein and they are good. So the point I'm trying to say is this: yes, not like customer will not do things that are wrong. Okay. You get it. So, but then let's not forget the aim why we're there as a business. For them to, yeah, so irrespective of the issues, 100% there are many times customers are wrong, but you don't follow them on that tempo. You try to approach every situation, diplomatically, where both sides are satisfied.
Okay, so thank you so much. So the next question says, is lack of capital really the problem, or is it money management? Or poor money management, rather, please. Is it lack of capital?
That question is not the
problem, or it's poor money management?
That's that question. It did. It's not capital. It's not capital. Most of the time, it's not capital. Most of the time, it's capital. That's why I say that question is deep. That topic is very
so please, now I want to hear from you.
Please, let me hear from you.
Mr. Desmond.
Yes, it's a yes and a no for me.
Okay, explain.
Yeah, it is not capital in one hand, because a lot of time, especially young entrepreneurs who are just starting or going into business, we were not taught money management in school, except for those that did courses in finance and the like management and the likes, that they are taught money management. So a lot of entrepreneurs don't have this knowledge. and often at times they tend to mismanage the money, mixing personal needs or expenses to business and maybe funds and the like. So when that happens, even if you have the capital, and your business will fall. Yes.
Yeah, and then try to get it. So sometimes they're saying it's not capital.
It's not capital.
That's,
it's not capital.
That makes a business fail.
100%.
Or like being disciplined or
exactly.
not mixing the business with your personal needs.
When you have good money management,
okay,
like you are able to define what comes into the business and you spend for the business from your personal. Like take for example now, I'm running a business of, let me say, 100 million. And
please bring the money down.
Okay.
Like 100,000. No. There are people that wants to start, they will not fear 100 million naira.
All right. Okay.
If you start with 100,000, 50,000.
Let's start from
let me see. I'm running a business of 50,000 naira. Right. Probably the return I have on that 50,000 naira is like 20,000 naira. Now I have personal need of maybe 30,000 naira or even 10,000 naira, 20 and the like, and I'm using out of
the business profits.
Whereas maybe from my own calculation, like maybe let me say I'm having let me say profit of 10,000 naira. From my okay, I said 20,000, right? That 20,000 now, what I am expected to take as the entrepreneur, the business is like 5,000.
Okay.
The business takes like maybe
15,000.
Yes. Then another 5,000 for, let me say,
saving
yes.
For future.
So we'll get it. My own profit. That's my own profit in that business is 5,000, right?
Yes.
And now I'm taking 20,000 from the cost of that business.
And the business is the stand the way it is.
The business will not even survive.
It's not even survive to be started.
Because I've taken the whole profit.
There's some
product
that you bought before that you cannot replace.
And I'm taking out of the capital.
Because even the way Nigeria is speaking, everything goes.
So when that happens, what do you now talk about the business in the next 5 years? It will collapse.
It can't even go.
So that's
okay.
In my own, you say that he said, yes, I totally agree with him.
Okay.
And most of the times, when you're buying power, it's higher than your selling power.
When you are buying power, it's higher
than your selling power.
Buying
power, I mean, is that everything that you see, you want to buy. Most of the times, we dip hand inside our capital to do expenses. Because what you are buying is higher than what you are making. That's why I say when you're buying power, it's higher than your selling power. There is no way you are going to make it. And most people that do business don't know that power of 10%, 20%, 70%. You understand? That 10% is no matter what happens, you will not touch it.
Mr. Zion, don't touch.
You understand? Yes. I was so opportune to be around the day that Mr. Zion taught that, and it has been helping me a lot. I know it's not easy,
yes,
because you were not brought up like that, but we call discipline. You understand? I appreciate that man called Mr. Zion a lot, because coming across that man has really done a lot of impact in me. You understand? You know, when we are being brought up, we are brought up in, or you take and buy biscuits, or you take and buy sweets. You understand? We don't value even 50 naira or 100 naira. We saw it as
nothing. Now I value
it's a nonsense money that you can spend anyhow. You understand?
But what about now, man? Do you value the 50 naira? I value it.
So,
those banks.
Before I can leave my balance for anybody. Okay, you give you. You must look for it. Some people will say, as you find it, I found that bag.
Especially those banks.
Then do as I find which leave the very one for me. Let me go with my own. But if you cannot do like that, please, that my own that you're supposed to give me. So if many people are doing that power of 10%, 20%, and 70%. Why won't your business
will
grow?
go far. So today, start something.
You understand? And what I'm leaving them with, please don't allow your buying power to be higher than your selling power. So that you can be able to achieve something. You understand? And know that power of 10%, 20%,
And you save
70%. That 10% is where you are saving no matter what happens.
Okay.
No matter what happens, it's a no-go area.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because of our time, we're going to say something.
Yeah, we talk about capital.
Yes.
Yeah, so even when people knows how to manage money, sometimes capital is needed to, expand businesses. And it's crazy that this part of the world, you have a situation where entrepreneur SMEs, they can't really get fund, like in terms of loan from even commercial banks and even the government. So we don't have a financial system that support SMEs in this part of the world. So sometimes capital to affect. There's a story of a fashion designer in Kenya that needed $500 to put into her business, and she couldn't access it. We were asking her for collateral triple of what her business has and some kind of document like that which she couldn't provide, and that's how she couldn't get it. So sometimes lack of funds can limit entrepreneur from expanding their business. So probably you have to struggle for years before they can break even.
So you're trying to tell me that sometimes you have to take a risk if you know what you're doing to be able to
100%.
Yes, risk is very important as a
If you're a risk taker, you're going to survive.
If you're managing a business for 5-10 years, you know everything around that business. You know when to take risks and invest. Like take for example, you're a fashion designer in this part of the world. You've been doing fashion designing for, let me say, 5-10 years. You don't need a soothsayer to tell you that during this Ember month, you have people that want to sew dress for different events. There are gatherings, community events and stuff like that. So you can decide to expand, like get more material, you or get more sewing machine, or recruit more people so that you deliver on time. And when you deliver on time,
your money will surely multiply.
This time around it's a good time to
so if you are watching this time around, it's a good time to invest.
Fashion design.
If
you know what you're doing.
If you know what you're doing.
Even self, it's not even only fashion designer. Can I say that from December time is
for everybody?
It's everybody.
So this is the time you do your promo.
During that time, rice will go, condiments will go, bags will go, hair will go, clothes will go,
even
food. So it's for everybody, not only for fashion design.
But the point is, understand your business. Know when there's a need to
check the risks. We are talking about risks.
Exactly.
So you know the time to take that risk so that you can be able to return that money very well. Yeah.
Thank you. So our next question, because of our time. Are bad policy and multiple taxes silently killing small businesses in Nigeria?
100%.
And you?
I 100% agree to that.
100%.
So the government should be able to tell us more.
Yeah. The thing is, it's unfortunate that in Nigeria a lot of things just go, because you see a lot of individuals collecting tax illegally in Nigeria. They do that illegally in Nigeria. You don't have any regulatory body that sees to this.
That's all.
So when that happens, like take for example, there's a young entrepreneur repackaging fried granite and selling. I witnessed a case where I saw one of these agbo, as they call them, they locally call them, that gives ticket to bikes. Yes. So what does that person has to do with somebody walking? You're giving a ticket to somebody walking. Are you sure that it is right to do that?
It doesn't have any right.
So you see, so there are so many persons that collect tax illegally from.
It's not only one. It's not that it's just for one day. You see another person collecting from that before in a day.
So the government are collecting theirs, and you have people collecting taxes illegally from. And out of which money are these SME paying this?
They will just wake up one day, sew uniform.
You get it.
You see them. So go into green sky. $100 or $50.
I don't know. Entrepreneurs so many business because of our time. But
it's not only in Lagos now.
But most
seriously, it's not only in Lagos State now.
For
You understand?
in this, especially in this Lagos, we have many bodies that any small thing they just walk into your shop. You get the signboard you put here, you have to pay for it. Like it's becoming too much.
You can get like 5-10 people.
Yes, because my auntie owns the shop, and there was a time I stayed with her, and you just being the signboard, a whole signboard. They say she has to pay before a signboard can be put outside. I don't understand. So this Lagos, for you, before you open a shop or anything, please do a lot of research, because at the end of the day, you will notice that the tax you are paying is more than your gain or the business money itself. Because that's what is killing most people. So please do your research very well. So for number 4, entrepreneur chasing trends instead of solving real problems.
Yeah, yes. Unfortunately, that happens. I think you gave a scenario of tomato seller and stuff like that. There's a case in Ghana where 3 friends, one started selling food.
Okay.
So unfortunately, the other 2 persons, because they are friends and they are staying in the same area, the 3 of them started selling food. You get it, right? So it could be that maybe the first person that started had that idea of doing that. But unfortunately, the friends joined her. Okay. So they followed the trend that okay, their friends have done that, and they also decided to venture into it. Unfortunately, 2 couldn't survive, and it was just 1 person that survived.
You know, in some cases, is that in there. Some people don't really know what they are called for. Some people don't know why God even creates them. Jesus. Some people don't know what they came to this world to do. Okay. You understand? That's why I started with people who like copying what somebody else is doing. Maybe that one that started selling rice, cooking that food in the first place. You understand? That is what God created. That is our calling. There is no way that thing will not move. You understand? Then those people those friends that went and opened it for it just that one is out of what? Jealousy. That's why their own cannot survive. And you see in the area of that's when jealousy will come in. That's when one of them will start saying, maybe he has gone diabolical for me. That's why your own is moving down, your own is not moving. But if you have just take time and know your calling and venture into it, there's no way you will not survive. Yeah. You understand? Going to cook that food is more like you are doing another one's calling. You just do it for a while. You understand? That's why most of the time you see many people that have done many thousands of business, then no one. You understand? I've known many people. Nobody in this Lagos that will not say, in this Africa that will not say, I've done more than 6 or 7 business that have not succeeded. You understand? But I always telling them that because this one did not succeed does not mean that you fail, that you cannot say that you have failed, that you cannot achieve anything. The only thing is just to keep on trying. The only thing is just take time and know what you are called for. And if you know what you are called for and venture into it, why won't you survive? You understand? So by doing that one, the business will not survive. The business is going to crash. You won't even take time.
Okay, so before you do a business, you should sit down, think, what am I good at? My environment. What's the needs of my environment? Like, what is the resources I have that is available? Please, can you add 3 more? Because
the truth is that's just the way to go about it. Because how do you make your money? It's by providing value, right? So how do you know how to provide value? It's by looking at your environment and know what you want. What are the challenges that these people face on a daily basis? So when you take out time to do this research, that's why I say research is paramount when it comes
let's come to the trend of social media or this technology around we are. People will say this trend like shop money. I'm not saying shop, you shouldn't call it shop or this thing, but you see a lot of people that will be kind of I want to open my shop, whereby you can start from their phones or somewhere you may understand, but will be kind of where I am, how do I do it? It's just, do you get where I'm going? Like, it's a trend because most girls now, most of them, sorry to say, I don't want to use vagabond, but they date people that their money are not genuine. Let me put it in that way. And then at the end of the day, you see one of them is already opening a shop, another person is already opening a shop. It's a trend. Do you understand
most of that's opening a shop or not opening a shop. See, that's why I always say, know what you are created for. You understand? Most people open those shops because of they want to show off. It's not really they can manage it. They can manage it more better, that business more better on their phones. But they want to show off that I have a shop. Do you know in a month, most people that have shop, they cannot make accounts of 100,000 naira.
Yeah. Very possible. It's very possible. Because Nigeria too is
and definitely they are going to pay for that shop. Yes. So why don't you come down and do the business on your phone that can be able to turn up?
Because I have a story of a girl, because her friend opened a shop, but because she didn't have that money, she went to take a loan and open a shop. It's a trend because my friend has opened a shop and I opened a shop, so I have to follow. And yeah, there's one thing that is not even good in life. Sorry to say, but like, it's not really. I don't want to put it, but like, if you want to do such a thing, you should know what you are doing, because if you use a loan to start a business, it's sometimes feels, I don't know how to do it, sometimes feels, but if you know what you are doing, yes, you can be smart. But most people, it's just like, you don't know what they are doing.
You don't take loan to start a business, newly business. You don't take loan.
That's what I don't want to say that, like, not to discourage people. But
those loan. No, sometimes it's better you let them know. You understand? So that they will know what they are venturing into. You understand? It's not good to use a loan to start a newly business, because definitely if you start it, you understand, you are started building, you're going to start building customers. The business is gradual. It's not that you're going to start moving immediately. I know that the loans, maybe you are paying it every month, and why the business has not started moving, definitely you're going to put hand in that capital so to meet up to pay. You understand? But if the business you have tried from a scratch to manage the business, and the business has grown to an extent, you understand? I can advise you to get a loan, because people have known you.
Yes.
Then to advance in the business, you understand? Loan is not a bad thing in the business. They just not to capitalize on it when you are newly building your business.
And please, even if you want to collect loan, there are some sources you shouldn't collect loan from.
There's a program that is ongoing. A lot of millionaires around Africa came up. I think Nigeria too came up to start up that program. They call it the Lions. Right. Yes, this is a program that encourages entrepreneurs. They hear your business idea, what your business entails, the capital and all of that. And you see a lot of entrepreneurs go there to sell their business. And one of those factors these guys look at is how long has the business survived. You get it. So a lot of time entrepreneurs feel bad when their business are not recognized or given the opportunity to invest in, and they are always turned down and they always feel bad. But the point is this: these guys are into business for years, 30 years, 20 years, and the likes. They know the in and out, the challenges that they are likely to face as young entrepreneur. So then, and one of those things they don't always encourage is this idea of you collecting loan to start a business, because that's even failure until you starting from the So you don't do that. You invest, so you understand your business first, know your return before you start.
Yeah, thank
so you. So that you're able to know what profit you are, you're able to make your money.
Yes, when you do that, you know the kind of loan that your business can handle.
Yes.
Yes, and you know how your repayment plan will be. You get it, right? So that's just.
So thank you. If you're still watching our Optimal Show, don't forget, today's topic is why does small business fails in Nigeria. So please keep sharing, keep liking, and keep tagging people to come over to watch this wonderful show, because we're going to pick one or two things from this. And don't forget, it's time for our questions to start coming in. A lot of people have started dropping their questions, and we are going to attend to them. So we are just having 2 or more questions. So don't forget that this giveaway is still going to happen. So second, not the last question, say, do Nigerian entrepreneurs give up quickly when challenges hit?
Yeah. I will say.
Before you answer this kind of a question, you have to think about it. You don't just answer what you don't know. Yes, they give up very easy. By the first time we started this interview, I said if you are not mentored, you'll be tormented.
Yes.
If you are mentored, that's why I give it to Igbo parts of people that will go to their master, serve so many years.
I love Igbo for that.
You understand? To serve for many years, they endure for 6 to 5 years. You understand? Because they want to know the business that they want to venture into.
Yes.
It's not venturing into the business, having the money to venture into, but knowing the secrets, the in and out of the business at the back of your head. You understand? So many people don't always have the.
They can't sacrifice
what?
Such things.
Yes, they don't want to be used. They don't want to sell. They always see it. Like for example, now I'm working with you. Maybe our age brackets are not the same, but you are my boss. Most of them will not like to mellow down to sell.
They are not humble enough.
They are not humble.
Right.
See, before you can be able to achieve something from somebody, you have to be used.
Yes.
From that using you is when that you can have something upstairs. But you don't just drop. You understand? That's why when challenges come, they will not know where to handle it.
Yeah.
You understand? They will give up.
One thing, okay, the first business I started, I feel what made me feel was the fact that I wasn't getting the return I wanted, and I was discouraged. That was one, and secondly, I've spent out of the capital. That was two. So when a kind of a breakthrough came, I couldn't meet up. I was into production of this hair cream, herbal hair cream, where moringa, aloe vera. Moringa aloe vera we use, and it was really unique because I gave some persons to try it, and for those, especially those that keep natural hair, it was working for them. So at the point where I almost spent everything, and then somebody tried it and helped us out a big store and told me to do supply. I think it was like 24 pieces, but I didn't have the capital to do it, and that was how, I feel.
That's why I said you have before you venture into anything.
So what
you have to have a mentor.
Now the thing is this.
Let's say it's mistake. I did learn from it.
Yes, one, if I had good financial management, I would have been able to meet up.
That's
Secondly, if I was able to persevere and be consistent, I would have attended to that or that came. Yeah, but I felt discouraged and I stopped. And when the breakthrough came, I couldn't meet up. So people give up easily. Like look at Elon Musk, for example, when he was trying to, his stuff with this SpaceX. He was trying to, launch his rocket into space. The last trial was what gave him success. And what did he say? He said, if that last trial had failed, he would have declared bankruptcy. He used everything he had. After the first 2-3 trials, he did not have anything, but he remained consistent. Like he still believed that this thing would work. And what happened? When he did the last trial, it was a breakthrough for him. And today is the world's richest man. You get it. So as a young entrepreneur out there, you don't give up easily. You understand? You try to always review your business. Look at what is working, what's not working, where you are getting it wrong. And then you can be able to break through. But stay consistent.
And in some cases, in some cases again, I agree with you. In some cases again, the young entrepreneur always consider, most of them allow people to live their life for them. Most people allow on their own. Maybe you have done this one now, maybe your brother and sister have said that you are not doing it well. What others have been doing before, is it not that you think that you can do it? You understand? Most of the time we allow people to use our life for us. We allow them to dictate what we do. When you allow somebody to be using your life for you, You cannot decide anything on your own. Sometimes decide on your own and say whether it's okay and whether I don't make it, I stand on it. If you take that bold step to start this, me, I want to venture in this, I want to do it and I want to do it, and you're not listening to anybody, you understand? And you have that belief that the impact that you are putting in it, no matter if it comes out well, fine. If it doesn't come out well, fine. I don't want to listen to anybody. Then, with that, you're going to have a breakthrough. But if you keep on allowing anybody to say, is this, is that, then I don't think.
Oh my God, I'm touched. Okay, the last question here is, can a business survive today without technology and digital marketing? Because we're in the era of marketing.
Just
because we don't have much time.
Digital marketing is the best thing that I've done for businesses in Nigeria, in the whole world. You understand?
Because it has reached millions of people.
Because many people don't have money to buy that, get shop. And again, if there's no digital market, there will not be way for drop shipping.
Yeah.
You understand? Those people that don't have shop, they don't have capital to start, that will maybe go, they will add you in a group or something, when you keep on reposting while you are making your own money. If there's not something like a digital marketing, that sort of thing will not happen. You find that many people will be jobless.
You know, the thing is this, like for instance, like all of us that are sitting here, if we check our environment, people that knows us, it will be like maybe 3-10 people around our environment, or worst scenario 50, right? But then with digital marketing, a lot of people know me.
People that don't even
millions of people
know you.
And you know.
So that is the best thing.
You imagine you're not going to be.
It's the best thing
that happens because
reach
millions of people.
Not even go there. Unless if you say you're not selling from digital market, that means you are sleeping on top of your.
You are staying in the 20s. It's not even 20s, 90s.
You find out that many people say it's not even after. See, let me tell you that money is in the streets.
Yes.
Money is no longer in the shop. Making money now is no longer in the shop. The money, most people will say, I have shop before. They will now say, I closed down my shop and I'm doing this thing. That's what people will say have done harm than good to many people. People that cannot support you when you have issue, rather they will drop you. Then why are you listening to what they will say? Is it not better if that shop that your goods are there, you are not making profits? Many people are selling something in their shop, borrowing money somewhere else to pay money for that shop. Are you going further? Are you going back? You're supposed to do your expenses from the capital that you're making from that shop. If you know it's the one that you're doing in digital marketing that can help you to do, why not close down the shop? Then, and the less expenses, what you'll be spending is your data that you'll be putting. And which is cheaper.
With digital marketing, you sell to anybody, even people you don't know.
People you don't know.
So
it's even advantage
because we're talking about that and the importance of it and the impact it has created for
I'm telling you. So digital markets are nothing though.
So if you are not taking advantage of the internet space, then
you're still sleeping on your 50s.
Because even now you can even place like Instagram and everything will bring a lot of audience to you.
Exactly.
You sell, maybe to make your money. So we've come to the end of the show. But before we come to the end of the show, I have like 3 questions for you, Saz and Mark. We don't have much time again. So the number 1 question says, why are customers not always right? I think we talked about it, but just in 1 minute.
Why are customers not always right? Why customers are not always right? Yes, customers are right. But why they are not always right is some characters are they display.
Bad characters.
Bad characters.
Yeah.
You understand? Some bad characters. Yes, customer relationship is very, very important too. You understand? The way you welcome your customer. Even some customer will be coming into your shop with your smiling face welcoming them. Their face will be as if both of them fight. Without anger, most of them will come with anger to inflict it on you that don't know whatever that is happening. So most of the times, they are not always right.
I'm very careful, not go over smile, because sometimes when you over smile before you don't put something for Yeah,
You
back.
understand? They're not
So let me just give you number 2 question, sir. So number 2 says, what explanation about the principles of money?
The principle of money. We were talking about SMEs, and the more important thing is how to manage and make money. So the principle of money first is you need to understand that value brings money. So when you provide value, that's when you get money later. So now you, as an SME, you always have to say every now and then, is my business providing value? And how can my business provide more value to people? So this will help you to always think outside the box and what you're doing. You can decide to incorporate shipping delivery in your business. Like, for example, you have a store where you sell. You can decide to deliver to their homes. Like we have some persons that do come and do room service for them. Like, they are trying to see how much they can become more relevant where another competitor won't take them from. You understand? So the principle of money, you need to be valuable.
Okay, ma, please just for a moment. The principle of value, can you just give us one explanation?
The principle of value, just like I said before, that part of 10%, 20%, and 70%. You can't eat there's some money that are not meant to spend, no matter what happens. There's some money that are not meant to spend. You see that your 10%. Most important thing is just that some people that are doing business don't even know what they make every day as a profit. No, you start from knowing what you make every day as a profit. Then you know what you make in a week as a profit, then pass it in a month. If you not pass it in a month, that's when you can be able to do that power of 10%, 20%, and 70%. And most people, again, if they believe that in a month, 50,000 naira is my profit, they will just collect that 50,000 naira, spend it on something else. They are not investing back, which is 20%. You understand? That 70% is the capital of that. Then the 50%, the 20%, then you make 50,000 naira in a month. Because you know it's your capital, you know it's your profit. That is not from your capital, you just remove it a whole and use everything. Then you are not investing back to your business. The business, that is the principle of what you have to invest back to your business. It's not much that you started with 5 bottles of 5 bottle water, that it will still remain that 5 bottle water. And where you can be able to increase it is when you invest back in the business. Then your 10% is more. What happened is a no-go area. Okay, that is the principle of law.
Thank you, Ma. So let me ask this last question. Then in 1 minute, you just advise our audience, especially new entrepreneurs that are coming up. The last question says, should I allow my staff to know all my secrets?
No. It's a no-go area.
What?
If you're
why I'm laughing is the fact that even if you do, the shoe is not meant for the staff.
Yes, they cannot wear it.
They will never understand.
They will not understand.
Okay, so in 1 minute, just advise
it's that secret that makes your business to survive.
Are you hearing?
That secret that you are using to run your business is what makes your business to survive. Then, which some people will keep on asking, how is she or he doing it? It's only left for you. Even if you let the secret out, most people cannot have the heart to bear it or carry it the way you are carrying. So hold your secret of your business to yourself.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma. So we hope you enjoy our talk show today. So it's time to loosen up, time for giveaway. So wherever you are coming out from, it's time for giveaway. Pick up your phone, just in 1 second, I will just say the word, just type it, and our winner will be gifted. So let's go. Are you ready? My business will not fail. Time up. Thank you for watching. Thank you to our audience. It was a very, very inspiring moment with you both. I learned a lot because this is a business, a small business. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming. We love you. And you're blessed. So thank you for joining us at today's Optimal Talk Show, where greater mind is for greater living. So do not forget to also share and keep tagging us. And thank you for watching today. Don't forget this next week, the same time, meet us today, because we can't wait to have you. Because next week I'll bring a very wonderful guest. So watch out and keep growing.